Hey y'all. Okay, so I want to do a quick video to say that, every time I think about it, I sit there and think about it. Like, who would not kind of be freaking out? Like, you're in a convenience store and you're talking and you're like, cops or Masons to the worker. And then someone goes, well, they're supposed to be. And then she goes on and talks and she's in Eastern Stores. And that's the female part of the Masons. And then a week and a half later, you get pulled over. Like, I keep thinking, like, who wouldn't freak out, And see, I was still under the assumption, sorry, that it was a coincidence. But then, even my family, I don't even think had my new number, and then I'm getting a private number caller, like, as I'm getting pulled over. So I was like, that's weird, So, anyways, so yeah. So, of course, like, I mean, really, who would not be kind of freaking out some, And, but anyways. And then, of course, since that happened, answered a lot of questions, I've mentioned a few things to a few people. And there are people that I really think that would be right, to tell them that story. But, like, whatever. But I'm just saying, I don't know. If I feel like someone has any kind of, like, hatred or anything like that, I don't want to talk to them about that or something, anyways, y'all should understand what I'm saying there. Okay. There's a few things I was going to touch on also. Because the more and more I think about it, I'm like, well, who wouldn't kind of be freaking out? And then not to have people to understand or, your own family to not. And like I said, my dad's 75 years old. I should not have to be the one to crush what he knows, And he already knows a lot of the corruption, just, in the organizations and stuff like that, I think, And then there's a story that I'll eventually get to mention, which would kind of help, I think. But anyways, I'm just saying that a lot of these things, I don't want to. I mean, he's 75, Like, I shouldn't be the one to have to, like, crush what he thinks or what he knows. And then plus, whatever. Y'all understand what I'm saying. So anyways. So I wanted to mention that real quick because, of course, every time I think about it, I'm like, who would not be kind of freaking out a little bit, And then to feel like, there's not anywhere to turn to. But, okay, so I thought of another thing to tell y'all. So maybe y'all could get more of a understanding and more of a level of understanding or whatever. Now, of course, the more and more I think, I think back of situations or times in the past. So I was remembering, I saw it. Y'all remember what I said before about family friend. Now, I saw a name tag, and I thought it was a different last name. So, I'm not saying there's any relations, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right, hopefully. Okay, so I'm looking up, I'm trying to stick kind of to the subject at hand, so I'm looking up fires and a few other things. So hopefully in the next few days, I'll try to, like, do a video of, try to get back to the basics or whatever. All right, God bless. I'll see y'all soon.